so loud, Biffy.
Say what, dear?
I can't hear myself think.
He's Italian, my dear. This is Italy. Loud and passionate. People have a habit of expressing themselves on it.
Look out! Quite so. All the mod cons, you said, Biffy?
There must be some mistake. I mean, this can't be the house. Just a minute. Scusi, signor. I'm looking for this house. Here. Casa. See? Oh. Did you see that?
I don't think we're too welcome, Biffy.
If that's the case, then stuff 'em.
We're leaving?
Oh, no, I should bloody Coco. Excuse me, my love.
Oh, Biffy.
If these keys fit, then this is the house. Our house. I will not be intimidated by a bunch of bloody Dago peasants, comprende?
I had a feeling you'd say that, Biffy.
Bigazzo. I'll have his guts for this. I'll ruin him.
I think you've already achieved that, Biffy. Taps are dry as well. No water.
I'll kill him, the con man.
Nice house, eh?
Puckamon gaff, as they say in Coventry, dear lady, which also means up yours, sweetheart.
You're staying, but nothing works.
Just you watch.
I think we should think about this. No gas, no water, no electricity.
I'll get it sorted out.
Biffy, my sweet, I think we both know that your knowledge of matters practical is zero.
Thank you. I will get people in. We are staying.
If there's no water coming out of those taps within 2 hours, you'll be staying here on your own. Is that understood? Good.
We'll be back.
Not good news, I gather.
What the hell is wrong with these people? I thought they were poor and in need of work. No plumber, no electrician, not a single soul in this godforsaken place will work for me.
Oh, well, it was a nice thought, Biffy. Like they say, you only get what you pay for in this life. You did screw poor Antonio to the ground on that takeover deal.
That's not the point, my dear Paddy. Business is business. And if these people won't do a deal with me or my money, then bugger them.
Yes, that's the spirit, dear. Look, why don't we just drive off? Find a nice hotel. Forget about that old ruin of a house.
We will find a nice hotel, my dear. However, I'm not beaten yet. More change. Be reasonable, Thomas. I'm offering you a week in the sunshine and all expenses paid trip for one. Well, yes, I know I said for you to bring your tools. It's for a few minor repairs. That's all I'm asking in return. I know what I told you once, Thomas, but this is different.
Look, the deal is 2 tickets and I'm there ASAP.
I'm shocked, Thomas. I thought we were friends. You're a hard man to do business with.
Yeah, well, I had a good teacher, didn't I? So is that a deal or what?
Yes, yes. Just contact my office and I'll forward the instructions from here. Just get here fast.
Gotcha. Ta-da. Do you like Italian food?
Yeah. Italian food, Italian wine, Italian weather.
Terrific. There you go, madam. Your carriage awaits.
What the hell have you got in there?
Oh, just a few odds and sods.
stunning, isn't it?
I'd forgotten how beautiful it is.
You been here before?
Yeah. A dance company I used to be with did an Italian tour years ago. I was only 18. Brilliant.
Here's me thinking I was bringing you somewhere new. You speak the lingo and all that?
Yeah, enough to get by on. In bars and restaurants. Tell you what, next bar, restaurant we come to, pull in and I'll spring for lunch.
That's the best offer I've had this decade.
And over lunch and a nice bottle of wine, you can explain to me why you lugged that bag of tools along for the ride. Assuming they are tools and not a set of kinky bed chains.
Don't miss much, do you?
Not the obvious, mate, I don't.
Well, I'll have you know, young lady, I'm not in the least bit kinky. I'm into safe sex.
No such thing.
What, safe or sex?
Right. You, wait to hear. Si? Comprende? Wait to hear. Yes? Good? Fine? My God.
What are you up to now, Biffy?
In spite of all the opposition, my dear, I have managed to hire a band of willing hands. We shall have that house spick and span in no time.
You won't be beaten, will you? I didn't think you could get any of the locals for hire.
I had to drive 30 miles to hire these. Thomas shall be arriving soon, and then it will be all systems go. They'll soon see they picked on the wrong person.
Oh, Biffy.
Prendete i soldi da quell'inglese lì. Li state prendendo da un furfante e da un truffatore. Quello lì, Fat English Pig, sta imbrogliando la nostra famiglia e se lavorerete per lui, umilierete la nostra famiglia e tutto il paese.
Vergognati, vergognoso!
Sei un inglese sporco!
Prenditi i tuoi soldi!
Bloody hell, what's she telling them? Excuse me, young lady, what do you think you're playing at? This is outrageous! What is it with these people? I pay them good money.
I think a pot of tea is in order, Biffy.
Paddy, help me. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing? This is my money. We had a deal. I thought you were honorable people.
Don't you speak of honor, you Englishmen. You will not find anyone to work for you here. Go to your country. We don't want your kind here.
What is it with you people? What have I ever done to you?
You cheat my uncle out of his house. He's a good man, an honorable man.
Me? A cheat? Now you listen to me, young lady. I have never cheated anyone in my life. And that house is mine. Fair, square, and legal.
Vattene, stronzo.
I beg your pardon. Now you listen to me, young lady.
Togli le tue grasse mani dall'osso a mia figlia.
I see. That's the way you want to play it. Well, two can play at that game, Sonny Jim. Believe me, you have picked on the wrong person this time. That's right. You go while the going is good. Well, just you wait until Thomas arrives. He'll soon settle this, no problema.
You better not bring anybody. It will not be safe.
Fine. Well, let's just wait until Thomas gets here. Yes? Believe me, he will not be messed with. He is one bad son of a bitch.
È un problema, Claudia?
Sì, papà. Un grande problema.
I hope this is the wrong place.
Oh, no, look. According to Franklin's directions, this is it, isn't it?
Thomas, I think we've got company. They look a bit pissed off, if you ask me.
Ah, why should they be? Buenas noches.
That's Spanish, you berg.
Is it? Well, didn't I speak Spanish? Bom dias. English. We are English. I'm Thomas, and this is...
We know who you are and where you are from.
Oh, that's handy. I don't know what's occurring here, but I don't like it very much. Oh, shit.
You've arrived, Thomas! Good God, he's got a gun, man!
Getting silly. Volesse essere così buona da dirci che cos'è sta cosa? Perché sei così ostile verso di noi? Questo non è il tipico atteggiamento italiano.
Questo qui, bad son of a bitch, ci sta dando molti problemi.
No, no, chi te l'ha detto?
Il ciccione, l'imbroglione.
Scusami. They think you're here to make trouble for them. The fat cheat told them this.
Excuse me?
Look, my Italian's a bit rusty, but can we have a little chat?
Sì, but only you and me, and all stay here, yes?
Sì.
Yeah.
The bad son of a bitch and the fat cheat stay here.
I heard that, Miss Blake.
Bad son of a bitch? What is going on here?
Antonio Bigazzo is my uncle on my mother's side, and the fat man cheated my uncle into business to take that house away from him.
Your uncle's in England?
See, has been for many years. When my brother Dino gets married, my uncle Antonio would give him and his bride that house as a wedding gift. But now it's not possible because the fat one cheated him.
Well, I'm sorry about the situation, Claudia, but it has nothing to do with Thomas or me. He's just the hired help. But what about these houses? Who do they belong to?
That is the sad part. None of them belong to Italian families anymore. Swedish, German, English, all bought up by foreign families for holiday home.
That is sad.
Yes, it is. And we are still one of the few Italian families left in this little place. That is why that house is so important for us. Why it must be kept in our family.
I wish I could help you, Claudia, but I can't. I don't really know Franklin, the fat man.
Oh, Thomas, your husband, maybe he can help us.
Thomas is not my husband. He's, well, just a friend. And you better ask him about helping you.
Well, what? Look, I'm a mechanic, not an electrician or a plumber.
Well, it's the same thing, for God's sake. It's all nuts and bolts and pipes. Start thinking in overall concepts, man.
You crack me up, you really do. No, there's no juice.
So tell me something I don't already know.
The generator has been cannibalised, right? Now, with no Jenny, there is no electricity. And if you don't have any electricity, you don't have any juice to work the water pump.
So fix the Jenny, whatever.
I'm not a bleeding miracle worker. I mean, for a start, we don't know if there's any water in the well, do we?
There you are. You see, it's just a matter of overall concepts. And a little application. Fix that, Jenny. What's it? And all things are possible.
Overall concepts. Look, I'm going to need spare parts for a start.
Make a list of what you need and I'll get them. I'll fly the buggers in if I have to. Only let me know ASAP.
Where are you going now?
Back to the hotel. I'm hot and sticky and seriously in need of a bath. And besides which, Paddy is threatening to leave and return home. You don't know what I've had to contend with over the last few days. It's been horrible. Where are you going?
To book John and me into the hotel.
What? You and Joe? No, I'm sorry, Thomas. Me and Paddy have the last room. And besides which, I doubt if you could afford the expense.
What do you mean, me? Listen, you said you'd cover all my exes. We had a deal, Franklin.
Quite right. We still do. 2 return tickets and accommodation. You've had your tickets. There is your accommodation. I'm a man of my word.
Leave me out. It's got no water, no electricity, nothing. You can't expect Joe to stay there.
I didn't expect her to be staying anywhere. And you better get cracking. The sooner you do it, the better. And don't forget the spares list.
Monarch's to your spares list, mate. Hey!
You never told me you went topless before we left. You know what I'd do now with a nice, cool bath? I'd share it with a good friend.
Joe. Joe. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't know it was this bad, honest. Still, it shouldn't take me long to get the water on, you know. Where you going? Joe, calm down, will you?
Fill it with a pool, you said. This place hasn't even got a bird bath.
Yeah, well, I didn't know, did I, honestly? Look, give us a chance to explain, at least.
Look, I am hot, dirty, and tired. And if I don't get into a bath very soon, I'm going to scream!
No, hold on, where you going? Joe, wait a minute, hold on, I'll come with you.
The nearest hotel is where I'm going!
Look, I'm only telling you what Franklin said. There is no room at the inn. Look, sweetheart. Hello, Mrs. B.
Thomas, how are you?
Well, we've got a few problems, as it happens. Joe, this is Franklin's wife, Mrs. Bicep, Joe.
Nice to meet you. Will you excuse me?
Anything I can do to help?
Room with a bath.
A room with a... Oh, Thomas, would I be correct in assuming that stubborn, bull-headed husband of mine wasn't entirely honest with you regarding your accommodation?
Bloody hell!
You could say that, yeah.
Oh, this is the last straw. Come with me, will you, Joe, please? You too, Thomas.
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Is that nice then, Biffy?
Biffy?
What the bloody hell?
Calm down, Biffy, old bean.
What's going on, for God's sake?
Due to the fact that my tight-fisted husband would only book us on a cheap charter flight, I am unable to return home until Saturday. And since he's so determined to get that ruin of a house in some sort of order, the least he can do is to stay there.
What about you, Mrs. B? I mean, you just said you can't get home.
Oh, that's quite simple, Thomas. Joe can stay here and share with me. That's if you don't mind.
Well, that's very kind of you, Mrs. Bicep.
Not at all. And that leaves you and Biffy at the house together, Thomas.
Terrific.
What the hell's going on, Paddy?
I was just saying, Biffy, you have shared a room with Thomas before.
What?
This ain't exactly what I had in mind.
Shut up.
Some flipping nick, this is.
My own wife. My own wife throwing me out like some... Oh, shut up and go to sleep.
Oh, dear.
What the hell is so funny now?
Were you in that bath? You're mush when your old woman kicks you out. And Biffy.
Oh, my God. Sleep tight.
Coffee, please. Coffee.
Morning, Biffy.
Oh, God. I'd forgotten how cheerful you can be in the mornings. Oh. It's already so damned hot. No coffee?
Yeah, what do you want? Espresso or cappuccino?
Oh, forget it. I'm off back to the hotel. Don't worry. I'll bring you something later.
You're all right. Listen, here's the spares list.
I'll get straight onto it. After coffee.
Good Lord, no. Like most men, Biffy likes to think he's lord and master over his domain. What they think and what is reality are altogether two different things. He's a great big pussycat when you know how to handle him. See what I mean? Big pussycat. Coffee.
Coffee.
Sleep well, dear.
Well, I think I'll go and take TG some rolls and coffee.
How thoughtful.
Hello, sweetheart. You sleep well?
Yes, I sleep very well, thank you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were...
I know. You thought that I was your friend, Joe.
Yeah.
My brothers go to field to work, and I wait for that man, the fat cheat, to go, and I bring you some bread and coffee.
Oh, it's very kind of you. I don't get it.
You know, like?
Oh, no, I like. It's wonderful, isn't it? But, I don't understand. I don't comprende. I mean, yesterday, you and your brothers wanted to run me out of town, and now you bring me breakfast.
I'm sorry for yesterday. Joe explained.
Oh. Well, thank you very much. Grazie.
Prego.
Would you like some?
No, for you. I already have breakfast.
Oh, right, of course. Your English is very good.
Oh, no, not so good. I learned from my Uncle Antonio. He lived many years in England.
Yeah? Whereabouts?
How you say, Yorkshire?
Yorkshire? Well, it's close enough, yeah. Yorkshire.
The fat man. The cheat. He your friend, yes?
Why'd you call him a cheat?
Because he cheat my uncle for this house. He cheat him in business. He take all his money, everything.
Franklin, are you sure?
But he your friend, yes?
Well, yeah, he's my friend.
If he your friend, you can make him give this house back to my family.
Hey?
You can help. And for this, Claudia make you very happy man. I can do this for you, but you must make the cheat give the house back.
Oh, I'll bring you some...
Morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Room service isn't as good down at the hotel.
Hold on. Joe, no, listen.
I cause problema.
Problema? Problema with aces, sweetheart. Hold on, Joe. Where are they off to now, then?
They're driving up to Siena to do some shopping and sightseeing, staying overnight.
What are you looking so happy about? It's going to cost you money.
Well, if they are away, that means I get to use the room tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, Thomas. I don't mind sharing a cell or a room with you, but I do draw the line at a bed.
Yeah.
Is it safe now, Thomas?
Oh, yeah, it's safe.
I'm sorry about what happened before. I'll try to explain everything to Joe when I see her next.
Well, that might help.
You come to eat to my house, you see?
Well, it's very tempting, sweetheart, but I don't really think that... Yeah, why not? Might as well get hung for a sheep as a lamb, eh?
Mamma.
Oh, benvenuto.
Nice to meet you. Mama?
Sì, mamma.
See? Me, Thomas.
Ah.
Thomas.
Benvenuto, Thomas.
Mr. Coco, nice to meet you without your gun.
Che cosa ha detto?
Dice contento di vederti senza il tuo fucile.
Ah, sì, ben.
My father like you very much. You safe. You always safe. You know how you say shell for gun?
Ah, you crafty old devil.
Dice che sei un vecchio diavolo di campagna.
Sì, è un vecchio furbacchione.
Now you eat and you drink and I go look for my brothers in the field, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Grazie. Cheers. Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
No. Dino says that Giuseppe thinks that Joe very...
Oh, well, Joe is very... Yeah, beautiful lady. Is he still upset with me?
Dino, devi smetterla di comportarti come un bambino. In fondo Tommaso è solo un ospite.
Anyway, here's to Giuseppe, a man of taste. Tell him it's all right with me if he likes Joe.
Dice che va benissimo se ti piace Joe, hai buon gusto.
E va bene anche per me. Mi Joe.
Well, it's all right with me, Dino, old son. The only thing is, I think you're both a bit young for Joe's taste. Cheers.
Che cosa ha detto?
Oh, cheers, sweetheart. It's all right to tell him what I said.
Dice che siete un po' giovani per i gusti di Joe.
Ah, così dice questo vecchio. Digli che sono giovane, ma sono anche forte e coraggioso. Me, Bungie.
Oh, yeah. Well, nice to meet you, Bungie.
E tu? Bungie?
No, Dino.
No. Well, if you're Bungie, then me Bungie. Yeah, with knobs on.
Tu Bungie? No. Tu no Bungie.
Yeah, my middle name. So you're getting on like house on fire now, aren't we? Who the hell's this Bungie, then?
Bungie. Dino jump over with a special rope.
Yeah, I've seen it on telly, yeah. Yeah. You Bungie, me no.
Certo, tu non sei un Bungie. Io sono giovane e coraggioso. Tu sei un vecchio bambino.
What'd he say?
He's nothing, Thomas. He's like a chicken with puffy chest.
Oh, macho shit, see?
See, macho shit.
Oh, gee, it's a big long way down, isn't it? Oh, must be like flying. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind having a little go off a little bridge.
After tomorrow, Dino go over, how you say, big bet?
Yeah, big bet, yeah.
Sì, tanti dollari.
Andiamo, Giuseppe!
So how much is that in money?
About 5,000 pounds?
Woo! Oh, macho wonga. Well, let's hope he doesn't break his neck earning it. On the other hand...
Magnificent, isn't it?
Breathtaking. Imagine what it's like on the day of the horse race. Thousands of people squeezed into here. Horses thundering around. I bet the atmosphere's electric.
Talking of atmosphere, at the risk of interfering, when are you going to let Thomas off the hook?
I'm not sure I should, Paddy. Claudia's a very attractive girl. They're all over each other.
Oh, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. Look, I haven't known Thomas long, but I'm prepared to bet my last quid that he is not a philanderer.
If it was just a question of gambling money, Paddy, I'd probably have a little flutter on that myself. But the stakes are a little bit higher.
True enough. You know, the Italians are great gamblers. When one thinks of the great gambling nations, one always tends to think of the Americans, the Chinese, us, but never the Italians.
They do everything with such great passion.
That's precisely my point, Joe. They gamble with passion, they play sport with passion, they fall in love with passion.
They're all out of love with passion.
Take the risk or the gambling element out of life, and you'll never know real passion. There are no dead certs in life other than death. Love will always be a gamble. That's what makes it so special.
I gambled once and lost. Next time round, I want to shorten the odds in my favour.
In a two-horse race, the odds should be evens. Look at Biffy and me. More of a fun run than a race.
Pride is a double-edged sword, Biffy, old chap.
Saddest sight in the world. A man drinking on his own.
I have a little choice in this miserable dump of a place. Why do they hate me so much? God knows I don't even know them.
Oh, they reckon you did the dirty on one of their own. Bad move with Italians. Wet fish in newspapers, horses' heads in your bed.
What? But it was a business deal. Bagazzo's company was in trouble. I bought him out. It was straightforward. Legit.
Yeah, but I bet you got it at rock bottom price, didn't you?
So? It's business. Even you should know that, Thomas.
Yeah, but how come you got the house in with the deal?
Look, the fool had it listed down as an overseas asset. Hmm? Now, he was in big financial trouble. Now, why can't these people understand that it was just plain, simple business?
Yeah, but that house has been in the family for yonks. I mean, Uncle Antonio even promised to give it to one of the Briganti boys just to keep it in the family.
Well, that's hardly my fault, is it? I mean, is it?
No, I suppose not. All right, clear away the crap. How much do you pay, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it was a bit of a snip, actually. I mean, I screwed him. 5K.
5K? Shh. 5 lousy grand?
Oh, please, Thomas, it's going to cost me 3 times as much to fix up the lousy place. Huh? Still, when I've spruced it up, you know, and sell it.
Sell it?
Of course, sell it. It's an asset. That's what one does with such things, Thomas.
House don't half mean a lot to Mama and Papa Briganti.
Well, I'll sell it to them. I mean, I'm a good man. Have a heart that beats. I'll offer them first refusal.
So how much, as it stands?
No. It's not for sale. I mean, later, after you've fixed up the Jenny, you know, we've tidied it up a bit.
Well, how much then?
To that bunch of peasants? Sorry. Well, even though they hate me, I'm prepared to be generous. Shall we say 35K?
30? God, dear. And to think all these months I've been trying to be like you. Ugh. I'll tell you what. Here you are. A £5.
What's that for?
A £5 for your dad to marry your mum.
Do you mean dry?
Exactly that. That well is as dry as a bone.
Well, it can't be. I saw you pumping water from it only the other day.
Yeah, but that must have just been the last knockings or something. I'm telling you, that well is as dry as an Arab's boot.
Oh, damnation, I don't believe this. What's all this then?
Well, like a mug, I went down there, didn't I?
You? Down there?
Huh?
And?
Rope ain't long enough. It's going to cost a bloody fortune to bore another one. See? You've been sold a pup, mate.
Bigazzo, you sneaky no-good sod.
Son tanto felice perché ritorno da te. mia canzone ti dice.
For God's sakes, Thomas, will you please turn that noise off?
It's amazing, isn't it? Poor old Pav's gone from being the business to a load of old noise before he can say kiss my aria.
Very funny.
It's an amazing place, though. I mean, look at those views.
Please do. They're costing me a small fortune.
Don't blame me, mate. It's not my fault you bought an old room with a dried-up well, is it? I mean, flog it off, like you said last night.
Who the hell in their right mind would buy a place with a dry well?
I know a man who did.
Please, Thomas.
Forse non s'usano più.
What's your sweetheart? All alone?
Well, Paddy and the boys are somewhere.
Didn't think they'd be far away as it happens.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well... And Dino's a right pain in the arse, isn't he? And poor little Giuseppe, he's got a serious crush on you, hasn't he?
Claudia hasn't for you.
Of course she hasn't, you daft. But if you just let me explain...
Your boss looks a little lost.
Sod him. And by the by, he's not my boss, all right?
If you say so.
Can we start this conversation again?
Yes. Might be a good idea. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to seem so hostile. It's just that it's been a long, long time since I felt...
Yeah, well, go on. Felt what?
Well... bloody anger, for starters, mate.
Claudia was only trying it on because of that flipping house. I mean, she thought I could impress Franklin.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Poor Paddy's just had all that from the boys. I'm sorry, I should have realised.
That's all right. No problema. Listen, you haven't told me what you were feeling apart from anger.
Well, if you really want to know, I was a little bit jealous.
You're not on your own, you know. When the bungee boy was having a go at Giuseppe the other day...
Bungee boy?
Yeah, that Dino. He's a lunatic. He jumps off bridges and things to show how macho he is. I think he really wants to impress you.
Well, that's sweet. Romantic. I mean, would you do that for me?
With the edge up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, God.
Let me take that! No, don't you do that!
Leave it out, will you? And you, sunshine, are well on board. Now be a good bambino and on your bike, all right?
Don't give me me bambino! Oh, shit! What? Come here! Oh, God!
Keep still.
Okay, Father, have a look. Thanks a bunch, Franklin. You nearly bleeding killed us.
Serves a little shit right.
Oh, that's quite enough of that, Pissy. Nothing serious, just a broken ankle.
Nothing serious? Oh, that's terrific, isn't it? Well, that's your bungee jump, Finito, you dopey Burke. So tell me, how do these bets work?
It's simple. All people from many villages, from miles around, make the bets. And many small bets makes lots of soldi. But now all bets are off.
Well, what about Giuseppe?
No. How you say, like big places.
Well, he's frightened of heights?
Yes.
Great.
Now what you scheming?
Well, I just want to help, that's all.
You've done all you can.
What, by faking a dry well? It turned out to be not a lot of help in the end, either.
You've been too hard on yourself. At least you tried.
Yeah, but like so often in the past, tried and failed. Not this time.
TG.
You were right, Thomas. The local contractors are asking a king's bloody ransom to bore out another well.
I don't know why we don't get the next plane back at the weekend. Forget about that damned house.
That damned house has cost me a tidy little sum.
Exactly.
I just can't walk away from such a loss. I can't. It's just my luck. They say that it is the first well in these parts ever to dry up.
The ozone layer and all that, I suppose.
Listen, Franklin, if you could cover your costs, would you sell now?
And how? I just want to get out and forget all about this place. Why?
Well, we just happen to know someone who might be interested. The only thing is, they don't have much loot.
How much is not much?
3K?
Oh, 3K would make me less than even. 4K would be a prospect.
Oh, Biffy.
Excuse me for a moment, ladies. Now, I presume that the intended purchaser is the Briganti clan.
Yeah, is that a problem?
Oh, well, I'm not about to let my personal feelings or my pride cloud my financial judgment ever again. If they have the money...
4K?
Then I am out of here a happy man. Do they know that the well is dry?
Well, no. I told them there was water down there.
You're learning fast, Thomas. Very fast. Here, I think your daddy needs this more than mine.
Claudia, take the bets.
But Thomas, I don't understand.
Just take the bets.
Are you done?
What's up?
You're going to do that bungee leap, aren't you?
Suppose I must be nuts.
But it's not funny, Thomas. It's not a bit funny.
Wasn't supposed to be.
Look, I was only joking when I said what I said. You don't have to do this for me.
Look, I don't want to hurt or disappoint you, sweetheart, but I'm not doing this for you.
Well, you don't have to do it for them. They don't expect you to risk breaking your neck on their behalf.
You just don't get it, do you?
No. No, I don't get it.
See you later.
Well, sod you, Thomas! If you think I'm going to wait around here while you go up and break your stupid neck, well, sod you!
Thomas, tu sei un bravo ragazzo e Dio sarà contento e potrai sempre mangiare e bere alla nostra tavola, per sempre.
I don't know what you're saying, Mama, but I'm sure it's nice. No problema.
Good luck, Thomas.
Okay, mate.
Si.
Cheers, cocker. Yeah. You just get the beers ready, all right?
What is he playing at?
Thomas, don't do this.
Seemed a good idea at the time.
Don't, Thomas, don't! They can have the damned house. Look, it's yours. It's a gift.
Franklin, you have got a heart. I want that in writing.
I can do better than that here. It's all legal and above board. Only get back from there, you idiot!
I can't.
Oh, for God's sake, Thomas, you got what you wanted.
You still don't get it, do you?
What don't I get?
I know why, Thomas. I know why.
Oh, well, I wish to God someone would tell me why. Oh, for the money? Oh, please, don't do it for the money.
No. It will come in handy, won't it?
That's if you live to bloody spend it.
Oh, shut up, Biffy.
Tell me!
Because I want to.
Jo's managed to change her flight. She's leaving an hour after us.
Oh.
You're staying till Sunday, I gather?
Yeah, I thought I'd give the Brigantes a hand mending the wheel.
They need a hand to pull out a wheel? Don't worry, I won't say a word to Biffy.
Cheers, Mrs. B.
Oh, I'll leave you two alone. Good luck.
So you're off then?
Yes. Managed to get a change.
Yeah, Mrs. B said. Well, if nothing else, dull it wasn't.
Say that again. Well, sod you, Thomas.
What have I done now?
I had all my feelings nicely packed away in a safety box in there. Safe, neat and tidy. I had the key. And then you came along. Oh, God, what am I saying now?
You make me laugh, do you know that? Don't you think it's exactly the same for me? Of course it is. That's a bit like that bungee jump.
And that's another thing. God, I was nearly sick.
I'll let you into a little secret, sweetheart, so was I. When you're standing on that ledge before the jump, oh, pure terror. I mean, you don't get the thrill and the excitement until after you've jumped and there's no turning back.
Well, that's what scares me most. Not being able to turn back.
Well, that might mean you're not ready to step off the ledge yet.
Oh, I came very close.
Yeah, I know.
When I am ready, can I give you a call?
Nah. You won't have to call. I'll know.
Well, I hate to be a party pooper and all that, but we have to go.
Yeah. Thanks, Biffy.
I best be going.
Yeah. Oh, listen. What would you have done if my bag had been full of kinky bed chains?
You know what they say. Clunk, click, every trip.